all the election where them do. We still they wait for the change. All the promise when they make.
Chai! Now wow, people wey supposed talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀, la mọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí.
Maiyegun diary.
Thank you. Share the broadcast. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends. Most importantly, invite the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, the humbled slaves, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons. Don't forget their uncles, their aunties, their mummies, their daddies, their Brodian Buhari Didiri. I'm talking about the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, and the Mumu Madus of this world.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ọba máa gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn ra yìí. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ra yìí. Presido bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn ra yìí.
Share the broadcast. Tell them that Maiyegun is here. And as you are settling down, drop your offerings just before you settle down. So good evening to you. Good afternoon to you. Good evening. Good morning to you from wherever you are watching from. Yes, this is Maiyegun live. And the news that you are about to probably savor today is going to be that of the demystification, the disgrace of the kleptomaniac, the old kleptomaniac, a demented one who believes that you owe him something, and that thing is to be president of Nigeria, a completely lost dog is gone astray. Long time ago, the day of reckoning is here, and you as a brethren, as a brother, as a sister, you are not responsible for what is about to happen to Tinubu. Therefore, brace up. Yeah, brace up. Their consensus or no consensus conversation has taken a new turn. Yes, the emergence of Atiku as the PDP candidate has also shifted the paradigm. Now, look at this. These are pieces of information that you can use somehow to predict what the end result will be concerning this charade. To some of you, my friends, who are currently signing up to become the obedient, I don't know if you are also ready to listen today to the reality that is on ground, especially concerning your Labour Party vehicle, Peter Obi Messiah. I told you something about the system. I said, put in all you think you are there in your mind and see if you can make any difference in that system. Then everything you put into it, the system will throw back worse of that, opposite of that, what you are giving into it. Worse of it will be thrown back at you. And that is that popular balance of the Nigeria happening to you. It is the system. It is not your emotion. I'm going to tell you something tonight as well. If you have the emotion to take it, so to say. But let me first quickly share something with you. And this is coming from somebody who you would consider as one of the VIP in the society, the most protected, the most protected personalities in Nigeria. Religion, it seems to be a little bit of if you get to the pinnacle of your religious, calling, you are expected to be accorded some level of, sainthood, respect, and regard, and all of that. But today in Nigeria, now everybody go collect. But this time around, a man of God, a prelate of a Methodist church of Nigeria, a prelate named Kanu Emmanuel, he was kidnapped. When they kidnapped him in Igbo land, that's where he got kidnapped from Abia. They kidnapped him. They made him drive them all around into Imo State until he coughed out 100 million naira for his freedom. Now, just like we have said many times that, you see, yesterday's survivor, in today's Nigeria, yesterday's survivors are today's victims. Today's survivors are going to be tomorrow's victims. And since tomorrow will turn today, once you get to tomorrow, it will become a today. Then your tomorrow means that if you survive today, you are a waiting victim. But the man came back with a message. Something that if Maiyegun, who have been saying it for so long, if you feel like he is trying to exaggerate, if you think Maiyegun has been sort of, not helping, he continued to tell it just the way it is, instead of trying to sugarcoat it or be politically correct about it. Now, somebody who just paid 100 million naira to Fulani terrorists, Fulani kidnappers, this time around in Igbo land, they told him to deliver a message after collecting the money. That is where I'm going to start from before we get to that of Tinubu's upcoming disgrace, right? This, I believe, is, Prelate Prelate Kanu Emmanuel, when it got released. Gone. Yeah.
We share boundary, the old road to Isot. Then they say, this road? I said, I don't know. I pretended because it's my village. Yorubas is my village. I said, I don't know the place. They say, follow this road. You get to somewhere. You will see people there. So I followed the road. We followed the road, 3 of us, until we saw people. But what pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they bring all those that have been put in disarray, driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa Forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they'll come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. And, so we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said that is why we are afraid of. I've been talking about this open grazing and this road. They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting this man. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are, they know the location, and what they do is in the daytime they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively.
That is a survivor who paid 100 million naira to Fulani terrorists in Igbo land. So if you believe that maybe Maiyegun is the one that is always exaggerating, Maiyegun, how do you know all of these things? How can you sit down in the UK and then you are telling us everything going down here? You just want to cause trouble. Maybe it is Maiyegun who tutored the prelate of the Methodist church. Maybe I was the one who tutored him and said, see, after paying the 100 million, when you have a chance of speaking to the media or talking to the media, right, just say they were Fulanis. So many of, what happened is this, many of us are living in denial of many things. The insecurity, some part of people are living in denial of it. They are pointing fingers, including government pointing fingers. But somebody who just survived the harrowing experience, not many. Do you know how many church leaders across Nigeria that have been kidnapped by these terrorists and they have actually killed them? Today, you are hearing about unknown gunmen in eastern Nigeria. And I remember many times I have come here to try and make us reason together. That look at this event, look at that event. Did they make any sense to you that this could have been done by the IPOB or by the ESN? And most of the time, people just want to shut you down. Like, shut up, you don't know what you are talking about. But the victims of those who have actually experienced, those who actually lived to tell the story, most of the time, their testimonies are completely ignored by the media. But the prelate said something. He said, the Nigerian soldiers, they are working with them because many of them are also Fulanis. That is one fact that has always been in the open for so long. You all know that. But many of you, the media, the security in Nigeria, and all of them who are completely compromised, they completely ignore that fact because their intention is not to have peace and progress in Eastern Nigeria. The intention is to completely destroy the Eastern, the people and the land and the people of Eastern Nigeria. And that is why, you remember when I was saying that don't celebrate unknown gunmen, don't celebrate the criminality of these people, because they are not what they are setting you up. You have no idea who are their sponsor. But when victims of their criminality manage to come to the public and speak out, you remember when the governor of Ebonyi State, Devulumayi, when he said that when they were killing people in Ebonyi, and about 40 to 50 communities that cut across about 3 local government areas in Ebonyi State came under attack of the Fulani terrorists. The governor came out and he said he's sad, he's so disappointed because he had a deal, he made a deal with the local Fulanis in Ebonyi State. But that during before the attack of these communities, they were attacked simultaneously. The governor, not me, the governor, who is a member of APC, Egbekegbe now, yeah, he said all of the local Fulanis in all of these communities, right, they packed, they moved, and the moment the last of them moved, the terrorists moved in. That was what the governor of Ebonyi said. Now, the prelate also said that they are in Ibadan and all of the southwest forests. Now, that statement is to confirm and give credit to what I have told you many times on this platform. How many of you remember the time when a brother of mine was kidnapped by the Fulani terrorists? Yes. You see, I don't just come here to talk about things. Most of the time, I talk from the real experience of the people, including family members. A family member of mine was kidnapped this year. And guess what? When we finally paid them the ransom, he was traveling from my hometown. He was traveling to Ibadan, right? Then he got to Ogiri. That was where he got kidnapped. But that's actually the face story. But when he finally got released and I asked him, what happened? He said, Baba, we have been surrounded. That he never believed that he's going to live again. I said, why? He said, Baba, when these guys, when I was with them, right, they now told me how they got me and know my roots and everything. Listen to this very well. Oh, this happened to my own family member. It happened to a brother of mine that is probably watching this video. And I bet you there are many people who are watching this broadcast from my hometown, Odogbolu. He said, the leader of the kidnappers, who is a Fulani, right? He told him, he said, they have the map of the entire Yoruba land in their palm. They know all the routes, the villages along their route. Yeah. They have all their camp everywhere, and they can move undetected for any time, any day. They know where policemen do their patrol. They know where the highways are. They know where the township roads are. They know where the path will lead to. And they can make you trek in the forest of Yoruba land for days that you will never see a single human being. They know all of that. That's what my brother told me. Right. He said they no longer just jump on the road, okay, to kidnap random people. That is going to be a later thing. That's what he said that the person told him. He said, no, we are not going to be kidnapping people randomly like you are saying, not massively. But here in Yoruba land, we know many of you on social media, where you flaunt your wealth, where you live, what you do, your business, how you travel, and things like that. When they kidnapped my brother, they monitored him through the social media, Facebook, to the point that they got to know where he is living. To a point that he said they thought they were going to take him because he's somebody who is always plying that Odogbolu, Ishagamu, Ogere, Ibadan, those roads. So they figured that out through his social media postings. Fulani terrorist, yo. He said it got to a point where they felt like they've not seen him in a while. So they decided that they were going to come and take him right there in his father's house in Odogbolu. True life story. Let's cut it short. They said it was because the day they wanted to come and take him, this is not him traveling now. For all of you who think that it's about traveling from one place to another, you can be targeted. You are living abroad. Yes, they are monitoring you. That's how terrible it has become. And that's a hint of what they told the prelate. They said the day they wanted to come and take him in Odogbolu, but they saw a lot of people there. Not because they couldn't take him. They would take him right there, but it's just that they would need to kill a lot of people. And they didn't want to kill a lot of people. So they withdrew back to their camp in the forest along Ogere, Ijebu, Ogere, Ibadan road. So the day that they finally got him, he actually posted that he's going to somewhere in Ibadan. So they just waited for him. When he got to the place, they missed him on his way to Ibadan. On his way back, they grabbed him. They left his car there and they took him. They told him who to call and who not to call. They were communicating with his own phone. But you know one sad thing that happened, like the prelate just said now. Yeah? A Yoruba man in Ogere saw the abandoned car of my own brother that was kidnapped. Yeah? He saw the abandoned car. And rather than report to the police, he took the car and he took it home. He took the car to the house of his ex-wife to go and show her that he's just bought a new car. Not just that, he called the people in his community, right? And they actually prayed for him for buying a new car. That was the car, abandoned car. My own brother's abandoned car. So the prelate said, they told him that they didn't know Ibadan. He said yes, that they control the entire place. So if you are watching me from Yoruba land, and you are hearing this for the first time, and you are probably thinking, my friend, is not like that. It's not always, you know what I mean? Remember this. Yesterday's survivors are going to be today's victims. Today's survivors are tomorrow's victims. So Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for me. Nigeria is for the Fulani terrorists that are brought into Nigeria by this power monger from northern Nigeria who have told you if it go lead to civil war, make it lead to civil war. Northerner will lead you again. But you know what? Let me take a listen to this. Maybe Baba Adebanjo can say it better than myself. Please, listen to the message. And you probably won't like not everybody will like the messenger, but listen critically to the message for the purpose of this chat.
I can't see you clapping. I can't see you clapping. God bless you, sir. Should I go get for
They say, but I don't talk like that. Like, why are you saying that? Where are my colleagues? Will I say God has not done enough for me at 94? But maybe he has sent me thus far to tell Nigerians where we should be and stop deceiving ourselves. I will not repeat the grounds that my leader in Southern Leaders Forum, Clark, he has given the background, the truthfulness of the thing, the historical something. And Dr. Koko has done justice. And until we have said enough in the press, we are all living in denial. You all know why. They don't want the Southeast. It is not that they don't know the right. Don't believe that. I don't share that view. That you explain them, come and campaign to us. Campaign for what? What is obvious? What you all deny, what you must know. Why everybody must support the candidature of an Eastern origin for presidency is because the northern people don't want to yield power. Don't make a mistake about it. You are all afraid to say it. And I only like to point to all the facts to show you that they are just deceiving you. All the idea that they are supporting the Southwest, they are supporting why? It's an element of deceit to divide you, to be able to rule you. They don't like anybody. I told Tinubu himself, not in the papers, face to face. You believe this man is the breakthrough president? He said, yes. I said, you make you president, he asked Yorubas to contest, he asked Maiyegun to contest, he asked Amosu to contest, all in the West. Why? He wanted to divide the West first. Then he goes to the South. The unfortunate thing is that, I'm sorry to this, President Goodluck Jonathan allow himself to be disgraced by mentioning the fact that I'm still considering that to be president. For what? No. Allow me. This is not matter for clapping. It's not a matter for clapping. This time I reflect over it. Gentlemen, no. We are discussing a serious matter. When I remember the struggle and the campaign I made for Goodluck, on the principle that every part of the country, no matter how small, you are entitled to the highest position in this country if we still want to be in Nigeria in peace. Not by force. It's a question of national cake. It's a question of national equality. The Nigeria which I fought for, and I repeat, fought for, because I took part in the fighting. I am a follower of Awolowo, a follower of Azikwe. And Azikwe was my leader before I followed Awolowo, when he started to follow feudalism. I am one of the earliest Sikhs. Why? We want one Nigeria. But don't want Nigeria where one would be dominating the other. Not want you want the unity of the horse and the rider, where the northern will be the rider and the rest of the country will be the horse. No. If it should be that, it is to thy church, O Israel. No, you see, we are at a crossroad now. And I'm too old enough to be bending facts. My position is to say it as it is. I am appealing to South candidates who are showing themselves, Wike and others. They are not helping the issue. They are helping the North. However capable Wike can think he is, that fight now is supporting the North. It is the way to divide us. Just as they are giving debates to Jonathan. All of them, they are not going to support them. All the people, the northern people that carry Jagaban, Soshibayo, this, he saw the seat, the typical Fulani deceit. If we get all of you divided there, it is about the Tambua, Balan, and Saraki, and the judge, former vice president. Atiku, go and watch. By the time they have got all of you divided, even in the southeast, when there are so many, you split your votes, then they will just imagine, they say that they are, and they will claim to be cleverer than us in the south, with all your PhD, with all your MSc, with all your DSc. Don't allow people who will know how. They seem to have the population. Where is the population? Where is the population? You and I, we have all been to the north. It was the British people that maneuvered that population. It was Aaron Smith. I have said it. Where is it? And I've said it in the papers. If the population they are claiming will be correct, they must be counting the cows and the cattle in the north. So don't let us be deceived. The problem is us ourselves. Get us united.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be
Thank you, Symphony, for giving us that piece. One Nigeria is not real. Listen, one Nigeria is about dominance, one ethnic nationality dominating others. That is the practical example of a one Nigeria. Now, if all of you have been hearing divide and rule, and some of you in your lifetime, you have never witnessed or, see it practically, what it means to be called divide and rule. Now, this is what you are witnessing right now. Because one Nigeria is about one ethnic nationality dominating other, and that's why we call it turn by turn Nigeria Limited. If you meet a Yoruba man right now, a Yoruba man that is preaching unity about Nigeria, listen, he will tell you, see, all of us Yoruba, we need to come together. We all need to speak with one voice. So that, for this country to work, all the Yorubas need to come and speak together and support a Yoruba man. Because a Yoruba man is the ideal man for Nigeria to this type of Yorubas. Then you will see another one. You will say, I'm an Igbo man. All of us, instead of all of us, Igbo people to come together and then make this person the president of Nigeria. But at the back end, at the background of all of this saying, it is about domination, dominance, so that they can say a Yoruba man is the president of Nigeria. So Yorubas can have what they call free pass. Oh, a Fulani man is the president of Nigeria. So the Fulanis, they can have free pass. You know what that means? Because that will be their turn. So that is the practical example of a one Nigeria. Now, come to the divide and rule. Me, I say, if you, as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba woman, if you love unity so much, and you want Yorubas to come together as one, as a one bond, why don't you say, instead of championing that Yorubas should come together, and support somebody so that that person can be president of Nigeria, so that he can be leader of everyone, Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Ijo, Nupe, Igala, Idoma, Egun, and all of them. So he will just be president of everybody. Why? Why? That's the kind of question I do ask myself for that. If 70 million people say, let us come together and make somebody a leader, of where? Of other people. So you as Igbo man and Igbo woman, you are calling on other Igbos and say, we should all come together in this country. If it's because we are divided, if all the Igbos come together, they can become somebody, they can rule Nigeria. Why? Why do you want to rule Nigeria? So that you can dominate Abi, just like the Fulanis are enjoying. Now, the Fulanis who are enjoying it are not this northern elite. What they have made you miss is this. If your unity for Yoruba people is that strong, then it should be for the Yoruba land, shouldn't it? Yeah, let's unite and decide for our own, decide our own fate, take our own destiny in our own hand. We don't have to be president of Nigeria because Nigeria is unreal. There are so many other nationalities fused together, and you championing to be president to control Nigeria is just like you want to be like the Fulani irredentist, the Fulani oligarch, this northern crook who have managed to queue behind the Fulani. You have the Hausa, you have the make I bring that map. I'm not a good student of history, right? Look at this. Up north, Look at those who make up up north of Nigeria. But today, just like people said when we were growing up, we used to say, Nigeria, the three major ethnic groups in Nigeria, they are the Hausas, the Yorubas, and the Igbos. But since this democracy started, suddenly, Hausa no they even sound as major tribe in Nigeria anymore. It is now Fulani. Then they will say Hausa Fulani. They just match them. And therefore, waiting bring Hausa Fulani be this political exigency. The fraud, the benefit they are getting from Nigeria. There is Hausa, there are Fulani. In fact, the northern Nigeria, which is in yellow, that majority of that part is Hausa land. You see another part on the top right, Look at those people there. Those are the indigenous people from that part, okay? Look at the middle blue, where Hausa no dey there, na Gbayi people. The Gbayi people who owns Abuja and all those Niger and all those areas, they are not Hausa. But today, now Fulani, all of us, they shout. Are you with me? Fulani, and all of that. So they've enjoyed the power. And the only way to keep the power is the deceit called election. The one that you are getting your PVC for. Why do you want to be president of Nigeria? Why does anybody want to fix Nigeria? Because it's obvious nobody can. No, of course nobody can. Yeah? But Yorubas can fix Yoruba land if we detach ourselves from Nigeria. You know that? The Igbos can take care of themselves if they detach themselves from Nigeria. Do you know that? The Hausas can take care of themselves if they detach themselves from Nigeria. And the Fulanis too can take care of themselves. And every other ethnic nationalities can take themselves themselves. They can't take care of themselves. But the divide and rule is at play. Brothers fighting brothers for the biggest apple prize. They want to be presidents. All right. Somebody is asking me to drop our Give Send Go link. Yeah, if you are planning to make any donation tonight, I was waiting to get to that part anyway. But if you are willing to make that, I will leave the link in the comment section. Yesterday, Buhari called a meeting, and in that meeting, he spoke. He met with APC, Egbekegbe governors, right? And he told them, "Listen, guys." I would have read you the text of what he said, but it's going to be a waste of time. I can summarize, and you can look it up because it's online, what he said. But what he didn't say is what I'm going to tell you. But first, let me tell you what he said. he met with the 22 governors and he said, listen, guys, you see that I have not interfered. Yeah, I didn't interfere in you running mad in your different states. Some of you have spent your second term and you are going for your, you are going to be senator, you want to be this or that. You are choosing your successors. I didn't choose for you and I didn't interfere. Now I'm going to need your support because I'm going to choose my own successor. And the name of that my successor is going to be forwarded to you and you have to deliver. You have to deliver him on Monday, the 6th of June. So the good news there is that the good and the bad news is that the consensus candidate is not Tinubu out of it. In fact, immediately Tinubu went in yesterday to go and do his screening. Yeah, another team came and they were like, you know what? We get case. So this guy is a criminal. Honestly, he's a criminal, and we want. In fact, there's so many questions we want answered. His education, his birth, his birth certificate, his date of birth, so to say, his career, his how he made his money, everything day we want present, and we just want to make you know, say this guy is also sick, hiding that. So mekuna no clear amo. However, this is already pretty much like a setup. Listen to me, oh, it's like a setup in the sense that initially. It shouldn't be this complicated. When Tinubu was making a deal with the devil in his greed, insatiable lust for power, he saw it coming. However, he still continued to believe that he is smarter enough. Now, what they have done now is that after the screening, they told him, they said, people have concern about your health. That is not on camera. Listen, no. They have concern about your health. They have concern about your age. That's why your birth certificate and all of that have to come in and all of that. You also would have to submit. So they subjected him into like others who he claimed benefited from his own generosity when he started the APC with them. But like I said, it is just the demystification journey. And in this case, as Yoruba will say, how many joba eweku ewele, how many joba eweku ewele. Now, how naked yoba is what is next now. So what happened? Buhari said he has the right to choose his successor. And they all have to deliver him on Monday. Who are the names that are popping up now? Okay. The last time I told you about Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, it didn't appear before their screening. So that gave, currently it gives his own admirers a bit of, peace of mind that, okay, fine. Let's say no go be Jonathan. But guess what? Another person came up and he said, and that person is the national vice chairman of APC, Egbekegbe, sending a warning to Buhari. Hey, Buhari, you better don't try to impose Jonathan on us or try to impose any candidate on us, any aspirant on us at all, because that can destroy APC. I didn't say that. Now, one of their national vice chairman said that. However, when Buhari met with the governors yesterday before leaving for Spain, he told them his candidate too. Me, I don't know yet. But they have already narrowed it down for these few reasons. They said the only person that can defeat Atiku and stop Atiku, they are not even rating Peter Obi. I'll come to that soon. They said that person must be a northerner and he must be a Muslim. So therefore, they've narrowed it down to... Now, the spear change and spear tire can still be that southern Nigeria. Even if they now choose anybody, if Buhari submits any name from southern Nigeria, among names he's considering, Tinubu is still not there. Tinubu no dey first list. Tinubu no dey second list. Tinubu no dey, what's they call this thing for university? The VC list. You know, dey any. And as I'm talking to you right now, his own foot soldiers who already have this information, right? What they are doing right now is that we will scatter everything. Listen, in Lagos, in Abuja, right now, Tinubu's full soldiers, some of them may be watching me right now as well, yeah? They have received the news. What they are waiting for now is just to see, for them to make it official. Then they will scatter everything according to them. But what they don't know is that the moment everybody finally fall in line, and Ahmed Lawan, your current Senate president, you know, another person that is also in consideration that they have not mentioned his name all this while, his name is Sonny Yerima, the person that brought Sharia to what do you call it, to Zamfara. You remember him? The guy that got married to a 10-year-old or 8-year-old girl, and he said Sharia allowed it. You remember? Sorry, it's not 8-year-old girl. I think she's a 13-year-old girl. That guy is now a front runner, being considered for consensus. Maybe I just dropped that name now to scare you, but that's how scary it has become for the Tinubu camp. They are running mad right now. Everything, pastors, so everybody, people wait there on top mountain, people wait there inside the wherever, right now, shrine, everywhere. They are trying to see if something can change in the next 5 days. But I have a good news for you, right? It is never going to change. So the second plan is that once they make announcement, from what I have been told, Tinubu is going to fight it to the end. That's what they said. They said many of the aspirants have received the memo. In the next few days, you are going to be reading it in the papers, and they will be. That's how you get to know who is that person. They will start telling you that they are stepping down for this person, they are stepping down for that person. Then you begin to weigh the mood. Then you begin to get the signal. Who is that person going to be? Yeah? They even said that fake Pastor Ruga stands a better chance than Tinubu as we speak, in which the Tinubu camp calls it a complete betrayal. The people that never for once for 7 years felt like the Yorubas deserve better than what is being given to the Yorubas. I'm talking about what they have done, economic damage, you know, all these things that they have done to the Yoruba land. These guys have always been there waiting for their own cash out days. The cash out day that they are waiting for today is now going to turn to the disgrace day. So this is not about a prayer. No worry. I know some of you are praying, may God change them, may God not change them. It is done. Right? So as it is now, the APC, they are now shifting 60% to up north for their candidate, and a very strong, a very strong Islamic fanatic. Somebody that won't do much campaign, because he's already there. And all it has to be is that Buhari is going to come out and raise his hand. And you know that as we have known, no matter how devastating the terrorism in northern Nigeria is under Buhari, their reaction is the same, a graveyard silence, right? If they are bombing any community or bombing any city in any part of northern Nigeria, listen to me, as people are running away, those who survive, as they are running away, if you put the ballot box and you put Buhari's picture there and tell them to vote for Buhari before they go to IDP camp, they will still stop by and they will still vote for APC because of Buhari. The reason is because of this religious fanaticism, something that pushed Atiku Abubakar to delete his own tweets condemning the killing of Deborah, accused of blaspheming, insulting Prophet Muhammad. So this is the time, this is the moment where you realize that that religion that all of you said, this will not make us compatible. How can they be this extremist? How can they this and that? That religion has been weaponized politically, and this is the moment they will use it. Guess what? The only advantage that Atiku has, as we speak, is that if APC, Egbekegbe, should give their ticket to anybody in southern Nigeria. Now, that has also brought, that's going to bring me to this part of what I'm sharing with you tonight. It is still pretty much about why is the southern Nigeria fighting for the position of presidency of Nigeria, when the northern Nigeria, after destroying Nigeria this much, the northern Nigeria who are supposed to be ordinarily, like gentlemanly, let the South lead. So why should the Southern Nigeria say, we will do everything, we'll fight this, we'll fight that to lead Nigeria that the Northern Nigeria said no to? Why should you waste that energy and that resources, that money, that lives that are going to be wasted in the course of this whole charade, right? Why do the Southern political criminals, why do they have to go on this kind of expedition, an adventure, a murderous adventure? Why should they go on that when they have all the signal that says you will not be anything except they want it to be it, and yet they want you to know that it is one Nigeria. So if you put one Nigeria, if you type one Nigeria in Google, the definition it should bring to you should be dominance. That's the genuine definition of one Nigeria. Dominance. Everybody want to dominate the other. Everyone want to say it's our turn. It's my this and that. Abandoning the obvious things, the obvious reasons why we remain backward. We remain like, So why? The question will always be why? Why? You are campaigning for Peter Obi to come and be president of Nigeria. To do what? To come and unite Nigeria. How? So that he can make the Sharia North, right? Never to kill you for insulting Muhammad. Or for the Sharia North, never to decide to start killing you because somebody insulted Muhammad in another country. So what exactly is that Peter Obi coming to do? But again, una go hear am well soon. To unite what and what? To build, to make Nigeria greater of what? When you are ignoring the obvious. So it's working. So what is working now is just that the last part, which is that let those who believe so much in this one frauduria and in this one contraption so much that they don't want to discuss the differences that has brought us this untoward hardship, and then this needless killings and all that. They don't want to talk about that. The victims of terrorism are continue to leak their own leak their own wound. Why the politicians continue to milk the situation? So you should never, by any means, for whatever reason, right, ever blame yourself for what is about to happen to these betrayers of their people. You are politicians in Yoruba land. Buhari and the rest of them, the only thing they have for their own self-preservation is to keep power. And as long as Nigeria exists to fund all of their fantasies and the rest of that, then Nigeria should remain one. But to an average Southerner, what is Nigeria to you when all your life you have been telling yourself that the North is the problem, the North is the problem? Meanwhile, in the Northern Nigeria, they are seeing you as people they are trying to help. Some of you are thinking that the North is living off you. No, it's no longer the case. Nigeria is theirs, including your land, including your ancestral homes and everything. It is their own, according to them up north. Down south, you believe that the Southern Nigeria is, we are the one funding them. We are the one doing this and that. That is to make you feel good. To the people in Northern Nigeria, you guys are a bunch of infidels that are just, you are not supposed to be in the same country with them. They agree. But the fact that they are in Nigeria today, according to them, Nigeria is their inheritance from Allah. And this Allah and the land in Nigeria, the water, including the people, they are the inheritance of this Fulani, oligarchs. It sounds so ridiculous, doesn't it? It sounds so unreal. But to you, sometimes they will say, those who want to be politically correct, yeah, they will turn around and say, oh, that is inciting. Oh, that is a tribal blah, 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 blah. But it is true. The mentality, the act, the deed, and those who are backing them have proved this. They have said it to the locals. They have said it to our people back there. You guys are just infidels. So, and Nigeria was bestowed on them. I mean, they inherited Nigeria from their forefathers, Uthman Dan Fodio. So you as an educated Southerner, are you not daft? Are you not stupid? If you are trying to describe what do you call it? This and that of Nigeria. Nigeria is so unique, of different culture, different language, different people living together in harmony. Why are you lying? Why? Why are you lying to yourselves? They say to our faces, they said, we are infidels. But if you say that, because you are educated, then you start guilt-tripping yourself. Oh, does that not mean that I am actually like a bigot now? If I said that, no, you are not. The only people who pretend to have this type of definition of Nigeria in their head are the Southerners who seems to say, I have read about the African, this, Baba. Pan-Africanism means you keep your identity. When you have a mixed-matched identity, there will be trouble. And these two worlds that you live in, these two Nigeria that you have, that some of you from southern Nigeria don't even know, and you do know, but you play it down. You know about northern Nigeria. There's no southerner who is smart enough, doesn't know about the political, the economic, the religious, and every other thing that has to do with northern Nigeria and how complex and complicated it has become being part of Nigeria. You do know that, but you just love to speak grammar and you don't want to look bad. That's why you want to always be politically correct. But in reality, you in southern Nigeria, you are thinking you are the ones helping the north. That is why they don't want you to break away from Nigeria. But in northern Nigeria, they are seeing you in the southern Nigeria as people they are just helping. Look at the people we are just helping. We are the one feeding them. If we want to kill them now, these southerners are talking about oil, and this whole thing. If we want to kill them now, we just stop giving them food. That is the mentality of a politically active northerner. Just same way you have your master's degree, you have your this and that, you can speak grammar, you think you are smart. And then you think that average northerner is not. But he's politically conscious than you. And his belief is so strong that what you think you believe about Nigeria is your own belief. And sometimes they can choose to agree with you if they feel like they have something they want to use you for. When you begin to speak your grammar, they will say, that's true. When it comes to you implementing those ideas, then you realize that now only you get your idea. Go back to your southern Nigeria and continue to dream. Now, it has gotten to a point whereby an average politically conscious northerner is breeded, is in a way conditioned, socially conditioned to believe that your oil in Niger Delta, they developed it. If not because of them, you don't even know what to do with it. Yes, that sounds like a joke to you, right? It's because you are educated. But if you go up north, that is not how they see it. All of you making mouth here and there, our oil, our this and that. No, they don't see it that way. To them, they are just helping you. You claim to be educated, but you are not. You got educated on the wrong things. They got educated about Nigeria and why Nigeria is their self-preservation. Holding on to power in Nigeria or remaining within the corridor of power in Nigeria is their own self-preservation. If they lose it, they've lost everything. So an average northerner believe that if not because of them that developed Lagos, all of you Yorubas, every small thing you are making mouth, every small thing here and there, they developed Lagos. If not because of them, do you even know what to do with sounds funny. No, it's not funny. And that is why they will tell you to your face. They will decide who becomes what. And all of your bragging, this and that, you can continue to brag. Do you know why they said that? It is because they know that you can make mouth, you can complain. Now, the same people representing you, now them, then go use against you. So once you can't be together, how can you say you want restructuring when the North say, no, it's not going to happen? Did you not see that? Because the South is themselves, they don't want anything as one, right? When you said you ban open grazing, they were laughing at you. Ordinary Miyetiala, they were giving warning to Yoruba governors, Southern governors. In Nigeria, where do you think that is coming from? What kind of background teachings? What kind of, what you will say, oh, my, waiting these people, they smoke. They are not smoking anything different from what ordinary people will smoke, but they are being fed with the reality of Nigeria that they are not teaching you. Now, the moment you begin to know that reality, you are going to detach yourself. Honestly speaking, you can't know the truth about this whole concept. Why Nigeria is like this, why it won't work, why it will never work. The moment you realize it, I swear, you will not spend a day trying to keep Nigeria one. A day. So you have different ideas of Nigeria. You from the South. For now, you are campaigning, Peter Obi is going to come in and all of that. Now, this week, everybody go to get their own breakfast. For the Tinubu boys, abusing me every now and then, calling me names and the rest, they are going to come to that reality soon. Everything I've told you right now, they're going to come to that reality soon. So the South cannot ask for restructuring. The South cannot ask for a new constitution. The South cannot ask for a referendum. The South cannot ask for anything except the North says yes to it. What does that tell you? Does that tell you one Nigeria? Oh, you need to build bridges. Oh, sheo, Julius Baja. Build bridger. Oh, sheo, CCECC. I want to build the bridge. Oh, she. You need to build bridges. To build bridges. The Igbos need to build bridges. The Yorubas are building. Oh, she, Julius Baja. I want to build the bridges. How many bridges have you built now that has shown to you that Nigeria is anyway one other than you waiting for your turn? So until they say that, how does that then make it one Nigeria? How? Because it is a fraud. You will discover it soon. The system. I love the enthusiasm of the Peter Obi enthusiasts. The Peter Obi, they call themselves obedient. But all of Unanaya emotion, they run you. Soon, Nigeria go happen to you. You know why I said I actually like you? The Peter Obi Votrons. Your emotion is telling you that you are doing the right thing. Nigeria must change. Yorubas, Hausas, Igbos, everybody must come together. We must fight for your future. Osheo Evander Olifidi, and Evander Olifidi, and you Mike Tyson to fight for your future under a rigged system. You are ignoring the obvious so that Peter Obi can come and be president of Nigeria to unite Nigeria. Make I give you a bit of a hint. The dust of your Peter Obi winning the Labour Party ticket never settled. The dust never settled. Where the reality done the setting. Naija long baby. Chungbo. Whatever you have in your head, even if you believe that, you know what, in order to fight this system, we need to bring people of like mind together, and we need to start a political party. And then when you start a political party, then we go into it and we challenge them and we take power. Osheo, Alaye, take over. I bet your own campaign, Peter Obi, is take back Nigeria. From who? You want to take back Nigeria from the owners of Nigeria. Oh yeah, get ready for this. Omoyele show, was everywhere mobilizing people. We need to fight. We need to get this. We need to, all of us should come together. The young people cannot continue to live like this. This country belongs to us. It's our country. They say, oh, Benny, protest. Your protest is too much. Everything protest. Why don't you go and run for office? Oh, yeah, now go and be president now. Why don't you go and contest so that we can vote for you? If you know, say you go do them better. I bet that was what Showore felt like. Okay. You think say I can't be better president? You think I don't have program? You think I can't do better than these people? Oh yeah, I'll start a political party. I'm using Showore before I come to Peter Obi because Labour Party don't day before AAC. When the Nigeria system they watch. First they see say some of these young people every day when they wake up like this now to attack Omoyele Showore. If Showore say good morning my people, you will see like a 2,000 comments. What is wrong with this Showore? This Showore have no even get sense. What is all this nonsense? Which one is good money? What is good about this money? This is the reason why this country is not working. This Showore is this, like, they just put their problem. So, they didn't have to do much. They suddenly, Omoyele Showore started a political party. Okay, what would they watch? The next thing, Omoyele Showore was like, traveling everywhere, meeting the young people, trying to get them on board and all of that. He even started traveling all over the world. Here? You like say this one, don't they believe say if he do something? What did they do to Omoyele Showore? They arrested him. Yeah. They said hashtag revolution now. Is a treasonable hashtag. That hashtag is about to overthrow Buhari. So they arrested Showore. What did they do after that? They went straight into AAC. And since somehow, the people where they became Showore's friend in the struggle, the one where they do, Aluta continua with Showore. Aluta continua. Say, comrade, do now be say. Now so Omoyele Showore added the people we call the come and raid. Showore dey prison. They don't fight. They give them money. Now this person go be chairman. Showore is not this. Showore is not a member of our, he's not a leader of our party. Showore is suspended. Kilo day. Comrade, why are you fighting yourself? Omo, they're saying that because of the millions of money from the same people they want to overthrow. The same people they want to take power from. Now so they work. It is Nigeria. Every opportunity for an average Nigerian, with the way they have been so destroyed by that system, is an opportunity to sabotage whatever you are doing. Showore is a very good example. Since that time, Showore ended up in court. Imagine your fellow comrade. We say, they say, we won't take our future back. We won't fight for our destiny. The fellow comrade, when they talk, say, they don't want you again. This party. Omo, AAC can't talk say, may people no go vote for Rivers State, may AAC, may they go vote for PDP, may they go vote for, Omo, what's happen? Comrade, what is going on? You know the story, Abi? Now, this is Labour Party, where Peter Obi, the savior of the young generation of people who are being wrong, who are being controlled by their emotion. The way Nigeria work, when it happened to you, first they think, say, I'm gonna share this thing real. By the time you confirm that it is real, the one that you feel like, I will fight. Now there you go, just sit down there and say, oh man, I'm tired. So Bakilo happened. Why are you tired? Man, I'm tired of this whole country. Why are you tired now? I thought, we have to fight. Labour Party that Peter Obi is in right now, they have more than two factions. Maybe you have been reading about PDP factions, APC faction, this and that faction. But the difference is that now the people with the NLC, Nigeria Losers Congress. Okay, sorry, Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC. The people who used to make the deals with the government. You know, the ones that always call you for national strike, NLC, businessmen. You know them. Labour, I want Labour. They started Labour Party, where Oshiomhole, who used to be the leader of NLC, once upon a time, later became the governor through that same Labour Party. I don't know if many of you remember that Oshiomhole became governor through Labour Party. Anyway, before jumping to ACN, I've been at AAC, whatever. The Labour Party has their own different factions. And currently, they say the faction that gave Peter Obi the ticket, that faction is a different faction. It's not the right one. Meanwhile, the ones that gave Peter Obi his ticket and welcoming all these new people to Labour Party, that one said, those factions, they have compromised. They are not part of us again. They have been suspended. Now, that confusion, Nigeria, they work out okay? Of course, now, they will do everything this time, and nobody will stop your Peter Obi, of course. But the way it works is that you will begin to now see those who are going to work with you. Abi, you shall meet people there. You need to tell yourself that, now vote, you won't vote, Abi. Now you go know what Nigeria is made up and why it is better to demand for Peter Obi presidency for Biafra, Maiyegun's presidency for Yoruba land. And you can then give them Buhari presidency in the Arewa land. That's why it is. Your Peter Obi becoming the third force, and every other potential, every political party you see in Nigeria today, every one of them, they have the APC, they have the PDP, people destroying people, representatives in all of them. I bet Peter Obi himself knows better anyway. But as you go into these following months, the reality is going to begin to settle in. You are going to begin to read some headline news. This particular faction say, that particular faction say, all of you go, they come, they wonder, say, oh, what's the apple God self? So last, since you have many of you have agreed to play by their rule book, of course, now you end up in the dragnet of the APC, Egbekegbe, at the PDP, the people destroying the people, right there. And then you have to choose between the devil and the deep blue sea. Since you have been part of the process, you know what will happen at the end of the day? You will validate whatever they give to you. Now, since brothers and sisters are already divided, they want to be president of Nigeria. They don't care about their own security, their own economy, and every other thing that has to do with them. They want to be president of Nigeria. Then you'll be handed over another 8 years of a northern rule. Then one Nigeria, Mr. Unifier, one Nigeria probably will no longer make sense to you. Or the lies about one Nigeria can become clearer to you then. But you don't believe me, do you? I don't think you believe me. Don't worry, you don't have to believe me. That's why I said that there are stories, pieces of them that we have to put together. And what you make of whatever I said is up to you. But you are going to see that everything I've just said is going to come to pass. And when they come to pass, then you come back to that, my primary statement that, it's never worth it to be president of who? Where? Do you even understand where you say you want to be president of? To come and fix what? To keep it together with who? These are questions that once you have answers to them, you are never really going to be so keen about their one Nigeria. As it is, me go tell you what to do. But I have my friends here that we do tell ourselves what to do. So today is the 1st of June, 2022. And from the Temple of Truth, I want to say Happy New Month to every one of you brethren in the Temple of Truth. I've got an announcement to make, and I also have a sort of an update to give. The first announcement is to tell you, the brethren, I think, we should do that then. So the first announcement I have to give today is to confirm to every one of you that the gentleman, the Omoluabi, Omo Yoruba Tata, that pledged 500,000 naira 2 nights ago on MaiyegundsDiary Politico to go towards our Yoruba self-determination advocacy publicity right there in the heartland of Yoruba land. So he gave that 500,000 pledge 2 days ago, and we redeemed that pledge today. We have received the 500,000 naira pledge from this gentleman. Sir, thank you. I have to say that to you on here, so people will know. So when he made that pledge the last time, because of the purpose of what the donation is meant for, I kind of asked if it was okay with him to just send the money straight away to our printer, the team in charge of our billboard publicity, you can call it here. But there is more to that I'm not telling you. It's not just billboard, but you get to know more as time comes, as the time comes by or goes by. So anyway, our this publicity team received the 500,000 naira today, and they are waiting for more from us. And that is why I said that today would have been a time for us to read our proposal that you can call a budget. But because of some little kind of delay, unforeseen circumstances, I won't be giving you details of what we are going to do, but I'll give you the kind of what did I call that one? I'll give you a bit of idea, a summary or sort of what we plan to do this month of June. We plan to increase our visibility of this Yoruba Nation advocacy. Why do we need Yoruba Nation? Why should we be talking about it? And more like that. How do we bring this into the subconscious minds of our people? The adventure of saying they want to be president of Nigeria, or the adventure of politically greedy criminals who are holding us down in Yoruba land. The idea of them telling our people that Nigeria is going to be great one day. Nigeria is going to be great one day. They just need to endure. They just need to persevere. All these things that they are giving them this false hope. We want to bridge that communication. We want to bridge that communication with this kind of publicity. Begin to bring this Yoruba Nation, the possibility of Yoruba Nation, begin to bring it to the subconscious mind of our people like normal in the cities, in the communities, in the rural areas, in the highways, regular roads, township roads, and all that. So this month, we are going to increase that. Okay. So I am kind of proposing that we get up to another 10 up. Then I remembered the, I remember the kind of arrangement we decided to also kind of use the last time we spoke about this. And I think it was in May. We said that individuals who knows that they are capable, they have the capacity, right, to erect a single billboard of this awareness in their own town, in their own state, they can take it up. You can erect two. You can, for example, our donor who said that I shouldn't mention his name. Okay, he said that when he gave us the 500,000, that is something that can erect a 2 straight billboard to far away, like a Kogi. Yeah. A billboard is 200,000 naira to start with, right? Including a mountain, erecting, and as well as the signage for it for the duration of a month. You can pick that up. Some people said it's a waste of money. Some said that it's a pure waste of time. We said, okay, you should do something too. This is what we have chosen to do. And if you feel like it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, don't ever add your money to it. I won't add my money to something I feel like is a waste. Do you know that? I won't. Don't add your money to it, okay? And if you feel like there are other things we should be doing, you should start it too, okay? Enough of trying to tell people how to do things because you have it in a better way and all of that. All we want is that every idea that you think can be employed to get us to that promised land non-violently, by the way, because once you choose violence, don't talk to me. Yeah, please. I won't be your friend. I won't be somebody that you can talk to all the time. If your way is violence and all that, but any other way that you feel like is better than this, start doing them. Some of them will even learn from. Okay. So yeah, if you choose to take this individually, you can also do that. To make it easier, right? If you want to take it individually, it's 200,000 naira per one for a whole month, including the printing, the erecting, as well as the security on it for that whole month. Okay, you can pick that up for your state. Send me an email. Don't send me a text message on WhatsApp. Many people send me messages on WhatsApp when I first spoke about this the last time, yeah. But I responded to them. I couldn't follow them up because I've got thousands of text messages, missed calls, and all that on that WhatsApp number. So most of the time, to trace them back again, I just kind of lose count or lost my track. But if you are genuine and you want to sponsor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you want to even pick up as up to 1 million naira to sponsor about 5 of these, yes, you can do it. But you see, with 500,000, we can erect more than 2 billboard, at least 3 billboard in the areas that are closer to Lagos. But the moment we start going outside Lagos, or we start going outside Ogun, and we start going up north, yeah, then we will end up having to incur more costs, which include logistic and getting people there. So the idea then was that if people want to have that, they can send me an email. Maiyegun, just send me an email through the Diaspora Radio International. Somebody should let me type that email in the comment, please. Diaspora Radio International @gmail.com. Please help me type it in the comments for those who are going to be interested. Now, the reason why we use it is that it means that can save us a hell of a money that we can use for other things, right? If people take up this individually. So there are people that can fund 10, there are people that can fund 20, there are people that can fund just 2, 1, right? If you send me an email and you make your own specification known, right? Then I will direct you to where you should pay that money to. And yeah, the amount of billboard that you want in your area will be delivered on time. Now, that is an exercise. But on our own part, I was going to come here to propose also doing another, maybe another 5 or another 10, which will likely cost us quite a fortune, probably over 2 million naira to do for another month. Okay. Then I felt like, okay, maybe I should take my time before doing that and just talk about the most important one, which is the primary reason why we started this funding in the first place, right? The most important one, the care of Oloye Sunday Igboho. So I was going to come here to tell you that, as usual, we will make a provision of another 1 million naira in reserve, and then another 1 million again, making it 2 million naira. So it doesn't mean that we have to pay out the 2 million, okay? But first, he will have access to, 1 million naira this month again in June. And then if there's anything that pops up that requires our assistance, there's also going to be another 1 million naira in reserve, which is going to be for emergency. He's never had an emergency for the past 3 months that I've been in contact with him due to this role that you all appointed Maiyegun to take on, right? So he's never had an emergency. So it simply means that he will have access to the first million. And if there's any emergency that pops up, there's also an emergency money there. So then once I figured all of that out, balance up all our book, and then, make whatever we want to do, then I can tell you our budget. So for those who still want to probably chip in their own donation support and what have you, the link is there. Use the PayPal, use the bank account, and then use the Give Send Go. And whenever you do, you can also leave a message here with that. Talking about our program for this month, we are going to launch our Yoruba Rescue Team platform this month. Okay, I can assure you of that 100%. Right? So we'll launch that this month, and we're going to start it as an organization that you, as a Yoruba man, including you, a friend of Yoruba, you can also be part of it too. It is going to be a community like we've said all the time. And then, yeah, it's not going to be about wasting money this time around. It's pretty much about touching the lives of our people that are going to be that are currently being bombarded with lies from the politicians who destroyed our land to this point, right? Now they are back, promising them heaven and earth, and our people are going to be following them. Now, we're not just going to tell them to stop following them. We are going to interrupt their line of communication, their line of relationship. All of these are part of what is coming, which means that we have our programs which we have outlined coming with this Yoruba Rescue Team. I'm going to be part of the team. You are going to be part of the team, and the members of your family will be part of this team. The team that are coming, Igbimoma Joba Jomo Yoruba. So, yeah, that is coming this month. And our target is that the first month, we want to reach the target of 10,000 of us who actually believe this and will sign up for this. I have people who have pledged a lot. Trust me, I can tell you that, that we haven't started. I currently can say I am holding back the help of hundreds of millions of naira that could have been made available in order to take our message here to our people in Yoruba land, and even not just Yoruba, outside Yoruba land. Everywhere you are as a Yoruba man, we will reach you. We will be in touch. We will connect you. You will connect us. We will link up, and you'll be part of us. Somehow, you will know why you should be part of this once we come up upstream. So yeah, we're coming up with that this month. And what else do I want to give you as an update on this? Pretty much nothing else other than just to listen to those who might want to add their voices to this conversation tonight. But before we do that, yeah, let me call it a break. I'll take a quick one, a tea break, and then you can also take a tea break. But before you do that, you've been with me for 90 minutes, nearly 90 minutes. Well, precisely 85 minutes. And yet, I don't think you've actually dropped your offerings. Do you know what that is? Have you subscribed on MaiyegunsDiary Politico at all? Have you liked the broadcast itself for all this while? I mean, if there is a dislike button right now, I would encourage you to use it. It is called engagement. Be part of this. Don't just sit back. So that when I get back and you pick up that phone, we can have a chat too. I will be back. Thank you. So, yeah, I am going to open the line, and I'm also going to bring up the link of our Give Send Go, which is the popular one. Yeah, if you still pretty much feel like you want to be part of this, we are still about 12,000 pounds away from our target. Now, if this is something you want to be part of tonight, or you just want to call in, add your voice to the conversation, of course, you can be part of that too. So I'm going to begin to count our time. Where are we now? We are currently at 649 pounds. That's what we have on the Give Send Go. So if you're watching me and you want to be part of that, I bet you should do that now. So hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Well done. I'm fine. This is the priest of peace.
The priest of peace. Ah,
yes.
I say we need you in the house tonight because it's been violence all week. You are welcome.
I know. Yeah, I made the post in the morning. You know, I was talking about, you know, why people should thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for telling us everything that we were supposed to know and how to handle the situation that Nigeria is at this point. We are Nigerian is so naive. So naive. I was commenting on the platform. I said, these APC people, what if they give Amechi the ticket?
Yeah.
Somebody was like, stop it, don't try it. I say, it's what if? What if Amechi got the ticket? So, but generally speaking, it is so disheartening. Even at this point, Nigerian government is still bringing intimidation. They want to intimidate the primate, the man that was kidnapped. He saw everything.
Now. You wait now. In the next 2 days, now they will make him change his story. They may tell you that DSS is inviting him. They will intimidate. Is that no?
That man is not the type of person, as I see, is not the kind of person that will change his story.
Amen.
Because this is what he experienced. And there is no other thing to say except what you have said. So whether they want to bring him in or not, he is still going to say what he has already been said. It's out there. It is out there. So there's nothing Nigerian government can do. So now they are going to buy time to do what they know how to do, to change the narrative. But it's unfortunate. The more they want to hide these things, the more they want to change the narrative, the harder it becomes on them. The harder it becomes on them. And my annoyance is that our people back home are still naive. I want to use just naive, that word, so that it's because it's soft. We don't need to use soft word, but let me just use it because of the nature of, my status as a priest.
You want the message to be sort of taken in better without them remembering the insult. I'm with you. Naivety.
Yes. So this is the thing. Thank you for what you're doing. We are watching because, the other day, finally, just a minute, let me just round up.
Oh, come on, man.
I sent a response to P2B, carry me, they go. I said, look, people did not understand. What P2B stands for is good, though.
Yes.
What he believes in, I believe in. A better Nigeria, if that is possible. Okay. But what stands against P2B is what people do not want to understand. They don't even want to be open to discuss about it.
Emotions,
that is the problem. So, and they were Facebook shut me down. I cannot comment for the next 13 days. So because of that, I was shut down. Even my post and everything cannot be shown on Facebook. I said, okay, when Una finish, Una go let me back again. I will continue from where I stopped. So people should understand Nigeria, except the system is changed through referendum. All the ethnic nationalities should come down at the table of brotherhood and renegotiate how to live. If not,
still want to be together or not? Let's have that conversation. But the northern Nigeria knows that if that should happen, it's going to be about breaking up of Nigeria. You and I know that now.
It's true now.
And they don't
that is why it's going to lead.
Yeah. The southern they won't rule Nigeria. They won't be leaders of Nigeria. It's unfortunate.
But how? On what system?
On the approval of the North.
On what system? So that is the thing. Thank you so much for giving me this time to speak.
Thank you, sir, for being part of it as well. Sorry if the line is acting up in a way. I will manage it and somehow will get it. Hello, dear.
Hello, sir.
One name.
Mother.
How are you, sir?
My only brother who understands the cry of the masses.
Thank you, sir.
Bless you, my brother.
You're so welcome, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, thank God for people like the Baba that just spoke. The Baba you put on his video. That man, God will bless him and his generations to come.
Amen to that.
If there's anything that is called a pan-Nigerian, a pan-African, a pan-Nigerian or pan-citizen, he is a pan-citizen.
Pro-people.
Yeah, because he wanted an equal field. Undermine that he is not looking at it from the angle of which we are looking at it from right now.
No.
But he is letting us know if it cannot work the way he has said it, why are we together? So his question still tells us where he stands upon.
That's right.
So we are not surprised at what is going on. They've invited the priest. The priest will go there. They would not ask him to change his story. They will just buy away time. They know that Nigerians are forgetful Jones. Before you know it, that story, they forget about that story.
Danjuma spoke, waiting happen, nothing.
Danjuma
spoke, waiting happen, nothing.
Spoke, waiting happen.
And so Wale Soyinka spoke, waiting happen, nothing.
Spoke, waiting happen, nothing.
So they right. Nigerians will forget.
They know. So what they will do is to buy time. Look at Rocha Sokorocha. Have they not given him 500 million naira bail bond? They've given it to him. They know exactly how to handle. They believe they know exactly, and the reason they know exactly how to handle the people is because our leaders, the so-called elite, because I keep saying so-called elite because they are the ones that call themselves elite. We have not called them elite.
They call them
elite. They are in romance. They are in bed together. They drink their coffee together. They eat their dinner together. So what do you expect? This is what they will do with us. They believe that time will always come that we will forget everything that has happened. That was how Buhari came back after destroying the little democracy we had. In the 79, 80, 81.
He ended the democracy. Right?
He ended the democracy.
Took Nigeria into recession.
Came back. Yeah,
he came back 30 years later.
But they brought him back. He did not even apologize for what he did. If there's anybody that committed treason that is still alive today,
it's Buhari. Exactly.
It's Buhari.
Millions of people voted. And you said the government is corrupt. Then a few of you carry gun. You overthrew the government, made yourself the leader over the millions. And then you're punishing other people for treason. How is that even making sense? But this whole thing don't mad. People don't just pay attention.
So this is where we have found ourselves. And this is the reason I said the only crusade that we have is that we have to fight this thing for ourselves. Yesterday, I wanted to call into the program, but I was not able because of the last caller. I am not here to make arguments. We are all here to provide solutions to what we are going to look like tomorrow, what we want for ourselves. You see, this issue of telling the Americans, telling the Western world to come, why are you telling them when they already know what you are going through? They are part of it. They know what you are going through. Do you understand? So why are we? I keep asking myself, most of the times you need to go down memory lane. Not only memory lane, you need to read. Don't just read the mainstream media. Read the anti-mainstream, then you can understand where you stand. You will know. When you do those two things like me, I do on both sides, then I can bring out my own theory. With the good reports I did, the research I did, an American economist told Africans. It's an American economy. He told Africans that if you continue with this borrowed culture, borrowed economy, borrowed system kind of governance which is capitalism, the man said that we will go nowhere. We will never develop because all of them, they developed this thing to favor their own country. They didn't do it to favor the country they are colonizing or the people they are helping. No. That is not what they did. In 1977, between 76, 77, 78, when the oil boom started, what did the then Secretary of State in America say? It's there in their archives. They don't bring it out so that me and you can just say. Please, the memo that was written, the memo that was written that Africa is the food basket of the world. If we allow Africa to escape, that the Western world is going to go hungry. That was what he said. It is right there,
isn't it?
And it's so right. When you see all these powerful nations trying to tell you that American force, you think it's just a statement. It is not a statement.
But Osita, what do you see to analyze? Because that is also important. You know that.
Let me tell you, we are not fighting anybody. Yeah. Like I said the other day. See, what we will do. Yes, what we will do is what we are doing right now. We will be the ones to shout. We will be the ones to cry. If they said it's killing us is what they think they will do, we will do that. And I mean, they should continue to do that. But one day, one person amongst them will rise up and say enough is enough of this rubbish. He doesn't have to tell them that, yes, you don't have to tell them that, oh, you will give them oil, you will give them this. They don't care about your oil. You think they care about your oil? They don't care about your oil because they will look at it that if we don't buy it, nobody's going to buy it from you.
That's right. That's right.
So if we don't buy it, nobody's going to buy it from you. So they don't care about your oil. But what they care about, for example, you saw when Twitter had problem with this government. You know, Twitter was concerned because of the number of people that was using Twitter.
Right.
If the same thing will happen to Facebook, the same thing will happen to Coca-Cola. The same thing will happen to their oil companies. That particular Africa. I don't want to be talking about Nigeria when I'm talking in this particular point right now. I want to talk about Africa. Africa is a people of close to 2 billion. We have the biggest, the largest manpower in the world. Let me tell you, if you exclude Africa from, coupled with what we have, if you exclude Africa from that sequence, trust me, the world is in trouble.
Right.
So
many reasons.
What do we? Yes. What do we need to do? We have to fight this fight ourselves. We will not bring the bargain power to them. Rather, they will be the ones to come and ask us, what do you want?
Right.
If they ask you, then you can now say what you want.
So which means we have to do more. We have to do more in reducing the division. So if we have to build allies, that means it should be within ourselves. Build allies among ourselves, We
have to build allies amongst ourselves. You saw what happened in South Africa.
Yeah.
They don't just want to put Nigerian name there because they are it was under military government. Right. Nigerian government under the military did a lot for South Africa.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was doing these studies, I now found out that the country that Africa should be thankful to is that small island, that tiny island called Cuba. Cuba did a lot for Africa. And go and make your research.
You are so right, Osita. I remember Cuba.
They did a lot.
Loads of others too, yeah?
Yes, they did a lot for Africa. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that we have to locate our identity.
Right.
If you don't know yourself to be Oduduwa, you don't know yourself to be Biafran. If you don't know yourself to be an African, my brother, all these things we are saying, they will take us for a ride.
It's just a waste.
It's just a waste. Enough. I am telling people, there was something. Yes.
Thank you so much.
There was something.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye for now.
And you too. Thank you so much, Osita. And I love this. We are all learning, and from this, we're picking what we think will be so much of use, so to say. So I have another person on the line. Here. Hello. Agon. Let me see. I don't know why it's not connected to the main source. Can you hear me, Baba?
Yeah, I can, of course.
Oh, brilliant. So here you are. You are live.
Good afternoon, Baba. Maiyegun.
Good afternoon, my brother. How are you?
Good to sir. I say at the shop, Monje Balo. It was already Osita solo look Kamila. You see, so we go.
They are regulars because
you only fall around lórí àwọ̀ ni. Àwọn wà lórí àwọ̀, ara ti wà lórí àwọ̀ báwo ṣe tó lè wọlé mọ́. Baba, see, let me tell you. Normal, I swear. You know the funniest thing, bro? As Osita, I always say my mind. You know, say we talk this thing almost 3 days now. And I need the Yankee, I need the UK. Last call, Alado, we understand view as well. He was trying to propose this theory of we can't do it alone, or like we need allies. We can't be alone. Definitely, we can't be alone, of course. But the fact still remains, we have to do the fight first. We have to do the grassroots work first. We have to engage everything what we need first. And then we can then call, because they have interest in our oil. Then we can then sit down and negotiate with Yankee, with UK, with China, with Russia, with all these people. What do you want? How do we?
That is friendly towards us, right? Because you can't
exactly because.
Anyway.
Absolutely, because our currency has to be regulated. We have to enter the forex markets. We have to enter a lot of different markets. You know, so that at least our currency will be heavy. Everyone got to share the now.
World currency and all of that. I agree.
Exactly. We have to integrate all these things, but the fight, we have to fight it first. We don't need them to come to fight for us, even though they won't do it. UK, na past glory, UK, inside this present world we are. 2022 UK no get mouth. Now the past glory. Exactly.
Where you see US, you see UK.
Exactly.
They will drag France.
Exactly. Same thing.
You know what I mean now?
Same thing with Germany. Same thing with Germany. Yeah. And the fact remains, in contact with Osita, he was trying to refer us to those days of Nigerian glory with the military. We helped the apartheid this thing. I wanted to say yesterday, but I did not want to. If I go for Nigeria, I'm an investor in Nigeria. That's just my problem. In fact, if I want to go even deep, go to Liberia. With Nigerian soldiers during Babangida regime, were the ones who liberated Liberia, Freetown. No be Yankee, no be UK, no be France. So we don't need them, to be honest, right? The basic fact still remains. If they would do anything for us, is for their own interest. If Obama was a black man, did he ever visit Nigeria? Kenya? You know, there are some basic things that we just, and yesterday I have to just tell you the truth. We are mixing 3 things together, or 2 perhaps. And those 2 things is like, we are mixing it up like, is it about our freedom, Yoruba nation, gaining Yoruba nation and our freedom from Nigeria, or we are talking about reforming alliance to some few other countries, and these are 2 different things, because we can't invite Yankee military to come to fight for us. No. We don't need military work. We do, and they will never endorse it very fast because they know what they are. I want to make Nigeria corrupt now. This country, they are the backbone of the corruption in Nigeria. So what are we talking about? Look at that Gaddafi. I want to make this example. Gaddafi went to the UN. He made that speech, United Nations. Also, Arab ló fi sọ kò kí sọ English. Ó gun ìbòjú yẹn ó ti mú everything yóò tó rí ẹ̀ pé. He said we need to form African currency. Ìgbà tí wọ́n gbọ́ kínní yẹn, òun lè rú bá gbogbo àwọn people tó fẹ́ eliminate man yìí, man. Gaddafi wanted a united African currency just like euro. That euro note, 100 euro, 50 euro.
It's not going to be backed by crude oil. It's not going to be backed by dollar. Exactly. It's going to be backed by gold. And they know that Africa has abundance of it. If they pull everything together, Baba, France no get gold.
Baba, we could get more powerful. Yeah.
You find them in their vault there. UK no get gold, but we have gold here in the UK reserve, what have you here, from all over.
Exactly.
Africa, you know?
Exactly. When Gaddafi dropped that bombshell, they look, hey, because the African currency will then be even more powerful than dollars, pounds. Qatar now. The currency Qatar now, they have the highest currency in the world. Yeah. $1 to currency, £1 to currency. They did it. Kuwait, yes. That's Kuwait. You're absolutely right. So now, what are we fighting for? We are fighting for our freedom. Nobody will fight it for us. Just accept it. We have to face it. And when we then gain our freedom, then we will then invite them. Am I going to negotiate? We have smart Yoruba economics. We have smart doctors. We have everything it takes to remain, to be a nation. Passports, right? How many countries in Nigerian passports? I think visa. Ordinary can want to Macedonia, not Macedonia to go like this. Won't go any European country without visa free. Our country will come attack it, but Ghana visa like Cotonou visa. Passport is useless. The other day you were saying on your program that you want to renew your passport. I was like, Baba, nationalize so the UK, so what that Yoruba nation can you
see? I never get British.
Yeah, I know, Emma. Oh no, Baba.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
I know. But if you imagine the stress you have to go through in Germany, Germans, Nigerians staying in Germany before they can get passports. Nigeria, that white, green passport. If you go embassy for Berlin, Baba, you go pay like 320 euros to get appointment. If you can't get appointment finish, you can't enter, then go still tell you, say booklet today. People now from Germany, they go Swiss, they go Austria, go apply. Everything is Dabaru. Let's call it, we don't want it anymore. Let me give us some other people, chance to talk, sir. Good night.
Much, That's Clement from Stuttgart, Germany. So I have another caller on the line again. Hello there.
Hello. Maiyegun Baba.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
How are you?
It's Bola from Australia.
Bola again from Australia, sir. Is that you?
Ben, you.
So in Australia again, and it's a pleasure to have you, sir. How are you tonight again? This morning.
Yeah, it's been a long time I've been calling, but I didn't get through.
I'm glad you did tonight. So, you're welcome.
Yeah, Baba. There's something that is rubbing my mind. Trust me, for the past 3-4 weeks now, I've been sitting in front of my TV and watching you every day. Watch it because I got a notification. Once I got the notification, and I will stand on the TV and watch you from the start to the end. And something that amazing is that you present something one day and it never be the same to the second day. Everything is totally different, and which everybody is really, really appreciating you all the time.
Thank you, sir.
But there's something that is always rubbing my mind. We talk every day. Can we just look for way out of this problem that we have? Did you understand what I'm saying?
I am with you. Can we look for the way out of this? You are talking about a quick way out.
You know what I
think, sir? Because the way out is what we talk about. Some of them we are already putting them to test, practicing them and all of that. we know it's going to be a marathon. It's not going to be just a relay. But when you say, can we not just come out with something? You are talking about, can't we just get something done quickly? And you know that's so impossible, you know?
Yeah, because
if it is possible, I bet you and I would have done that right now, right? And save ourselves the distress.
That's true. Because, you know, sometimes I would just sit down and watch TV. And, you know, even a friend of mine that is not from Nigeria, because I live with a person that's not from Nigeria, which is from Liberia. Right. We always watch the program together.
Right.
And it was like, at least if Nigeria could rise and overcome the riseness, definitely all Africa also will rise.
That's right.
You know, the same thing that Nigeria is facing, they're also facing all over Africa.
All over Africa, honestly. And I was reading, I was reading on Twitter, and funny enough, the Zimbabweans, they are now condemning themselves for exposing what they are going through in Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe right now, they don't even spend Zim dollar anymore. You have to go and make sure that you go and buy dollars, American dollars, before you can buy something in shop, right? So all these are happening on social media. We are reading them. Then some people came and they're like, oh, look at Nigeria. Nigeria will never ever say anything bad about their country. Baba, I just laugh. Like, guess what? The person who tweeted is a Zimbabwean, right? You see, and with over 2,000 comments and responses, I can bet it. More than 99% of the replies are from Nigerians. Like, look at this one. Look at which Nigeria? Are you new here? Are you new on Twitter? You know they follow Nigeria. This one is a mumu. You are talking about, you know what I mean? So it is.
I understand.
If Nigeria rises, the rest of Africa will change as well. But Nigeria can't rise this way, and we too can rise to save Nigeria. But something is going to happen. All we are doing right now is just pretty much to prepare ourselves so that when something happens finally, we are not going to join those who are going to be working to keep Nigeria together again after that experience. That's what we are doing now. Preparing ourselves, educating ourselves, and getting ready to say, when this casala bursts and Nigeria finally tears, we are not going to be among crusaders that will be begging everybody to say, let us now forget everything that happened. Let's come together again. For the sake of our children, when Nigeria explodes, please, sir, don't join those that will beg to fix it. For the sake of your children. Those who joined them to keep Nigeria together in 1967 to 1970, who forced the Igbos to stay, who fought to keep Nigeria together. Do you think that if they are given the opportunity again, do you think they will do that again? Do you think anybody will fight to keep anybody as part of Nigeria today if what happened in 1967 to 1970 happened again with what you know? So that's what I'm saying to you right now. Let us begin to tell ourselves that when Nigeria is going to explode, listen, it's going to explode, okay? Because when it happens,
there's something that
go on, sir. Yeah.
There's something that I always think of. There's something that since I was born in Nigeria, before I moved out of Nigeria, I never ever, I didn't have any money. I didn't have anything. The only favor that Nigeria did for me is just to get out of Nigeria. And just imagine, and I'm very sure there's a lot of people that they were suffering up to date, and they're still supporting all these politicians. I don't understand. Let me tell you this. You know, we that were outside Nigeria, we are fighting for the people in Nigeria more than the people in Nigeria.
And they're also blaming us.
They
fight because of our fight or action. That is why Nigeria is not peaceful. Now they criticize their government. Any small thing we just they criticize. We they abroad criticize. That's why their leaders are not giving them electricity. That's why they don't have roads. That's why they are stealing their money. All of you are abroad. Now they complain. They incite us. They want us to fight our leaders. They still blame us. That's the point.
Maiyegun, I've been following you, watching your YouTube for over 5 years now.
Bless you.
I've been following you over 5 years now. And Nigeria has been rough and tough since for how long?
Is there any time that is better than the 5 years ago since you have been following Maiyegun? That maybe you are waiting for, maybe something just happen. So that everything this Maiyegun is talking about, so that he can just, we can just shame him. So I can say, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Nigeria is going to work. Maiyegun is wrong. 5 years, sir. You are still waiting. I bet you are tired of waiting. Are you?
That is why, I always go on program, but today I was like, what are we sitting here? Why can't we just take an action?
I know. There's a lot of people feeling like
because it's so frustrating. Okay, look at us as an Igbo. We have a lot. I have in Australia now. We are more than Igbo in Australia. Yoruba more than millions. Hausa maybe they are 20 or 30. And those Hausa in this country, they don't go to work. They live in the house. They live at home with their wife, and the government are paying them.
So even in Australia, you have people like that there too.
Bro, what are you talking about?
They will come. They will say they are doing one course.
Wait, bro.
Yeah, they are doing one course.
Wait, bro. I know.
Tell me.
I know most of Hausa that live in Australia, that they know me, they will hear my voice that I'm talking.
Yeah.
And they know me.
Yeah.
I know them that they live in the house, bro. His government Buhari pay their money, bro. They pay millions of them. That's not reality. Yoruba hasn't been paid. Igbo, you see Yoruba struggle in Australia. Igbo struggle in Australia. But you will never ever see Hausa. They live in their house and they are doing well in their house, bro.
Because they are getting supported from Nigerian government. It's true. We have them in the UK, they are in America. They don't travel much. And most of the time you will see them now. Suddenly you won't see them again because they return back to Zamfara. They return back to Borno.
Of course.
They return back to Kano.
Exactly.
After a few years, they will just go back.
Exactly. That's what they do.
And they will go and become
that's what they
go and become rep and all of that. But you are still in Australia making money, sending money back into that economy. The same economy, they will rake the money, steal the money, take it out of Nigeria. But you are still in Australia, and then they will tell you about one Nigeria, sir.
Bro, what is one Nigeria? There shouldn't be any. You know what? I want to lay a quote on the people that they say there should be one Nigeria. Ogun will kill all of them. Ogun will kill them. If you say one Nigeria again, you know what? I went to go and renew my passport like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I will never be on the queue. Come and see me and Igbo. We are more than 40. Sitting there, bro, I feel like crying, bro.
Sabola, let me tell you something. You are saying something that you experience now, yeah? You experience this. As a Nigerian, yeah, you are probably, at that point, you realize that you are different, okay? Nigeria, there are some Nigerian more Nigerian than the others, Abi. Now, talking about this now, talking as you are talking right now, instead of this thing you raised to be addressed and stopped, you will see your fellow Yoruba brothers, you will see your fellow Igbo brothers, you will see all of them, they will be blaming you and say, my friend, don't talk like that. All this thing you're talking is going to keep us divided. Forget about that. Let us just do good. That's not how to fix life. These things, these preferences is real. And as a Nigerian yourself, you are not allowed to talk about it. If not, they will say you want to cause wahala. Why are you talking that one? We know now. I'll be sure you just didn't realize that one. It's already there all this while now. As if to say it is normal. It is not. I don't want to be part of that. Do you?
You know, as a Yoruba and as an Igbo that you are listening to, please. I know a lot of people are listening to this program.
Yes.
Please never see Hausa and Fulani as your friends. Never. They are not your friends, and they are more than we say we are Nigeria. They are more than Nigeria.
They are the first class, we are the second. So it is wrong for you to keep saying we are the same, we are the same. That's not true.
That's not true. You know what?
What make you a bad person. That's it. And saying that we know one thing I realize, we want to be on our own doesn't make us enemies. Forcing us together will create enmity that we are witnessing today for no reason.
You know. I'm sure one day, Yoruba will come to landline, and the suffering that we've been suffering, when we get our Yoruba nation, they will say that, oh, why don't you laugh? We should have started a long time. We should have done this long time ago to see how we are living our better life.
Yes.
I say, oh my God, I don't even know what to say anymore, because if I'm saying all this, I will just be saying
I have something to say
because
Sabola. me, I have something to say to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to always tell yourself that it seems that we all want same thing. I can say that for now because we all want what everybody wants in this life. Now, when I left Nigeria, I realized that what we needed to live our life, right, are so simple, basic things. Okay. And some of them we can get them right away. Some of them we have to toil more to get them. One of these ones that we have to toil more is when we are talking about getting our own independence from a contraption that has so many interests, both inner and outside the interests, holding this contraption together, right? Yes. So I want to say this to you that as frustrating, as tiring, as kind of hopeless as it can be, I want you to always know one thing, that what we are doing is so much achievable. If we are consistent, Nigeria is to wear us out. It's going to wear us down. It's going to wear us out. It's going to get us tired. But it is a marathon. So you as a person in this whole struggle, right, always have it at the back of your mind that, yes, this is going to be done, right? No matter what Nigeria thrown at us, we will do this and we will not give up. I want you to know that, okay? And as a journey, as a journey, our consistency is actually our strength. Once we lose it, we have lost track. And guess what? It is worse. Yeah, it is worse in the wilderness than being on a charted course like this. It is not good to be in the darkness anymore. We are in the light, and we should follow the trail, even if it's going to take us the rest of our lives. Consistency can get it for us, I believe. So don't give up on it. Okay? Yeah. We won't get the answer quickly. I will never give up. Yeah, we won't get the answer. I mean, we won't get it fixed quickly. But the sooner we come together, the quicker this will be for us. So it is a marathon, sir. And thank you for sharing your time with me tonight.
Thank you, Maiyegun.
You have a good
Thank you so much, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir. So I'll take my last call tonight, and I believe another veteran who has made some consistency in MaiyegunsDiary Politico is on the line. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you?
I am very well. How are you?
Yeah, this is Jude.
Hi, Jude.
You're fine. Right. This is Jude from US. How's everybody?
We are good, and thanks for asking. So, how are you?
Oh, thank God.
Grand, sir. So you are live. Yeah. Everybody can hear you, by the way. So go for it.
Okay. Yeah, what I want to say, briefly, today I see that this is crying out. Say he's crying out. Now it's Iberiberism. You know, the former governor of Imo State, Okoro Wusa. Okore Wusa. He's crying out. He said that Igbo should brace up. That what is going on now, Igbo should arise. And look at what they are doing. Yeah, the other day it was Willie Obiano. Now it's him. Who will be next? I think that is true. Look at this too. The same people that have been saying Buhari is the best president in Nigeria. The same people that have been shouting, been going to kiss their ass over there in the north. I mean,
the same mumus who have been asking us, we don't know why people hate Buhari, because people are talking about his incompetence, his wickedness. The same people telling us that we don't know why people hate Buhari. Buhari is the best. Now they know.
Because of their selfish interest. These same people ignore, deny, or betray their own people. Okay? They rather accept Nigeria than where they come from.
Their own identity.
Okay? They put Nigeria far above their own, primary place of origin, which is Igbo land. Now, look at it. He's falling back now. He's trying to whip up the sentiment of the Igbos now to support him.
The tribe is going to come. I mean, the ethnic is going to come to play now. Oh, my Igbo brother, look at what they are doing to me. You are going to let them do this to me? Please don't, come on, man. Do it to you.
Because Nigeria, exactly. Because Nigeria is serving him his own breakfast now. Okay? Now he's returning back to his own people whom he has been sabotaging all this while. trying to whip up their whip up sentiment,
emotional sentiment, and all of that. Yeah.
To empathize with the situation. Okay, I want to use this medium so as many Igbos that listen to this program. Yeah. Please, nobody be bamboozled by this useless man.
I'm telling you, okay? Jude, tell them, make them not waste their emotion. No, emotion costs now.
Take your emotion for something better, not for this not for this man at all, not for any of these politicians. Because my prayer is that let them lock him up forever, okay? Until he vomits every money. In fact, even if he vomits all the money he has stolen from Imo State, the outside people, Buhari will still take it. They won't give it to Imo State. No. Okay? No. So the best thing, let them lock him up there and his family. Let them lock them. What is this? What is his name? Okorewusa Beriberi. Let them lock him up and his family.
So in jail
for life.
That's what it be.
Okay? So that other governors in Igbo land who still believe that pursuing Nigeria agenda
is in the interest of the Igbos. Tell them that serving Nigeria, they will come back in shame. Now one prophet talk out.
Exactly. Yes, they are coming back in shame. It's going to happen. Okay? Look at Mwike, who doesn't believe is from Biafra, who doesn't believe it's an Igbo man, because he is pandering to the north, so that he will continue to advance his political interest. What has happened to him now? What has happened to him?
Jude, you know what he's talking now? He's saying that nobody can tell me, say I can never be second-class citizen. Why is he talking about second-class citizen if he hasn't realized that
he knows himself that he is? Because this incident that has happened in the convention have shown him he is second-class citizen.
They've shown him his place.
Talking about it. That is why he's talking about it. It's not all of them they will serve their breakfast. It's a matter of time. They will all get their breakfast. Nigeria will happen to them. And what I'm telling to both the Igbos and the Yorubas, when all these are useless and wicked politicians that have been betraying and selling out their own brothers and sisters for their own selfish interests to these Fulani cabals, by the time they start getting their own breakfast, please, they should save their emotion. They should save their sympathy. No waste time. Make them not waste time at all.
Depression, if you get emotion where you won't spare, my brother, keep up. Exactly. If you waste time on top this thief, when your own thing come, where you go need your own emotion to manage, you no go deal. Now depression be that. Dude, let me tell them.
That's it. Because what is going to happen now, as they continue to get served their Nigerian breakfast and Nigerian continue to happen to them, they will now begin to look for a safe landing among their people. They will now remember their people, the same people they have forgotten, they have forsaken, they have connived with Buhari and his terrorists.
They've done all of that. They will remember them.
Okay. They will now come back. So people Nigeria, the Yorubas and the Igbos should not provide a safe landing for this idiot. Okay, like what is it called? Jagabandi. His own breakfast is coming. By the time he comes now, he's going to remember he has his own people. He's going to remember he came from a Yoruba.
Remember now that all this time he has been destroyed.
So there should be no safe landing for them. There should be no cushion for them. Okay? My father, like the proverb used to say, when you are going up, do not forget those that are holding the ladder for you to go up. So that you met on the way. So that when you be falling down, because life is very uncertain. Okay? When you are falling down, you will see those that will help you, that will give you a way down.
Some of them will be like, as you fall down, come, some go just look away and say, weary, come out, may I pass. Come out, may I pass.
Don't worry.
So some will be like, hey, now that man be that to drag him, grab him. They'll grab you in the middle. But you see that of Tinubu, the way they see him, Baba, now down to the beginning.
Did you hear the former good luck, bad luck, Jonathan? Did you hear his lamentation a few days ago? When he was lamenting about the kind of primary they are conducting, that he has never seen that kind before. that this is the worst. That how can they change the constitution to make it that it's only few people now that will select president during the primary and then present it for the entire country. And say this is he said this has never happened before. That he's lamenting. I said, look at this idiot. When he was there, what did he do to change the system? Nothing. He didn't do nothing. Instead, he was busy. His administration was busy, stealing money everywhere.
People everywhere get small brain. When Buhari, you see, when Jonathan did there, Jude, right? When they were stealing all the money, doing all of that, displaying, flaunting the money, doing all of that, untouchable. People thought, say, oh, but we never see this kind of stealing before. Which level now? Now Buhari can't come now. They say PDP taught APC. Sorry, PDP established and institutionalized corruption, stealing, and all of that. APC can't legalize them. So now their own time, when they hear reluted loot. APC they hear reluted loot.
What is this now?
All those APC they hear say CBN they print money to share. Now APC now came. They have now shown everybody that Jonathan is saying to. But bottom line is that if you are thinking very well, the future of our children are no longer guaranteed in Nigeria, not by the plan of the government, not by the plan of the state. No plan anywhere shows that our children's future is in any way in their plan. Then, if you care about that your future, where is that hope of keeping Nigeria same? Is it you keeping Nigeria same to bury the future of your children? So that's the question we're asking people now. Keeping it together to kill your children. To bury the future of your children. And even the children we are even talking about burying their future. Would they even survive to even see that future? To even get to that age of checking if they have future. With the kind of hunger? They may not even survive to see the future we are talking about. If the situation continues to remain as the way it is, with all the killing and hunger that is upon the land. Okay? And if it continues, before the end of the year, you will see many people falling on the road and dying of hunger. Naira now is 600 and something naira to $1, which is horrible. Okay. One more thing I want to say quickly. I want to say quickly before I leave. You see, many people like both among the Igbos, both among the Yorubas, those are interactive, and I will say, no, I don't think dividing is the solution. And let us continue. I think one Nigeria is just having good leader. I'll just laugh. And I'll ask them, what exactly do you want? Have you seen in Nigeria? Or have Nigeria done to you that you still want this country to remain? There are series some of them usually give. If they divide now, is it not the same people that will be ruling? It's not going to be better. And there will still be corruption and blah. I want to tell as many that are listening to this program, it's not going to, at least if they divide, I'm sure Yoruba land and Igbo land or Biafra land, whatever we get, if we divide and we are now have our independent countries, I am 100% correct that it's not going to be as worse as we have it today in Nigeria. And Jude, as you are telling them that, remember and tell them that you are not just saying it. We've done it before. Before they forced us together.
Exactly. When we're having regionalism.
Where we did, please add that. Because some people will be like, you are just dreaming. It's not possible. It's this. Tell them that this is not a proposal.
Yeah, when we are having regionalism, it's much better. Okay? During regionalism, things were much better. Those were the time that when roads are built, roads last more than 10 years. During regional, I remember when I was small, the road that leads from east to Lagos, this road used to be very solid. But now, the roads have been destroyed.
You can see what they've given to one Nigeria, I would say. So, I think that is Jude. I will take just one last call. I have a lot of people who want to call in, and I can tell you it can be so annoying that you've been trying. Then,
my brother.
Hello, sir.
Hello, my brother. God bless you. Maiyegun, how you doing?
I am very well, sir.
My brother, we bless God, though. We bless God. But, you know, things are not good now.
I know.
For where we come from.
Abi, we did here. We're still alive.
I know.
It means that it will always get better if we never stop trying. Don't you think?
I know. Because the way Nigeria is now, more especially where I come from, you know, I'm from the east, more especially Imo State. Since 3 years where I go bury my mama, I never go back village. You understand? All because of killings, you know. So, and the governor of Imo State, which is who pulls of them, you know, is alliance to the Buhari, the way you call it, Buhari, the way you call Buhari.
Because that's the only
now there is a lot.
Go on.
Yes, there is a lot of things now that is happening. You know, all those killing now is arranged by them. You know, they are saying that it's IPOB. IPOB knows nothing about the killing that is happening in Imo State. Is all the whole government officials with the Alamajiri, which is the Fulani that they imported in Imo State and arrange all the whole killings, all the whole kidnapping.
I mean,
somebody was saying,
so that people who are listening to you will not say maybe you are saying this to defend IPOB, right? So let's use facts to back this up now, because number one, the governor of Anambra State, Soludo, came out and he said the killings and all the insecurity in Anambra State has nothing to do with IPOB or ESN. The media ignored him.
Yes.
Opus Odinjo came out and he said all the killings that is happening in Imo State are politically motivated. The politicians should stop. That yes, IPOB are they're angry and all of that, but they have no capacity to carry out all those attacks. Opus Odinjo said that the media ignored. Right? Devu Mai came out and he said the killings in Ebonyi has nothing to do with IPOB. Even though the statement of Nnamdi Kanu is inciting people, but there is no IPOB connected to the killings in Ebonyi. The media ignored that. Yeah. And on like that on so many people who said and came out to say, listen, we know those behind this. The media ignored because it didn't suit their narrative. I just thought I should say that because there are facts to back what you are saying. That IPOB has nothing to do with it.
Thank you very much.
I'm following you, Baba.
Exactly. And again, you know, the media that we have is I always calls them CBBC, yeah? BBC, both the BBC Igbo, BBC English, and Pidgin and Broken.
Did you see that report of BBC?
No.
I've never seen anything so biased in my life for a very important situation like that in the eastern Nigeria. But again, come on, the imperialist.
No,
I'm not surprised.
BBC are not. They're not supposed to be a media that people will trust on because they can't carry anything. All they carry is when the government are doing something wrong, you will see them praising them. Those people are rubbish platform for someone to even listen or even to call them to come and cover any program. You know, thank you, my brother. You know, you are really doing well. You know, you are just a brother. You know, that we need in that country, at least if that country will decide to be one as one Nigeria, somebody like you know, supposed to, you know, come down and
if you wish me well, make talk true, yeah. If you wish me well, you will never wish me that I have to say Nigeria is this, somebody like me there. I mean, that's not a wishing well. Because you know what? There are people, I will be so good. Listen, I will be so useful, right? To help the Yoruba people in Yoruba land. You will be so useful to help the Biafrans, the Igbo people in Igbo land. And together, all of us can work hand in hand, what we call the regional integration. Then our idea from Yoruba land will meet the best idea from Igbo land. The best idea from Igbo land can meet the best idea from Arewa land. And this regional integration, right, will bring respect, not this kind of dominance, force. I want to be president. I will do better than anybody. No, I don't want to be anything in Nigeria. I would rather look forward to be something in Yoruba land. What do you think?
My brother, that is the good thing to do because Nigeria now is not good to be one because there is no need. Because if we continue this way, the Fulani, the Hausas, they cannot allow us to, you know, drink water and they keep the cup. In fact, I've made a lot of albums. Nigeria, Thailand, okay, we mean Nigeria have escaped from the whole like a rabbit. Right. The last one I did now is the walking cough. People that died that is working in Nigeria. I'm a musician. I've done a lot of albums. With I do this one. Nigeria. Agwano means that it's a snake. A very bad snake in a bamboo tree in Nigeria.
It seems that you've got some messages apart from what you are telling me right now. Do you have a page? I can
forward some things on. I can forward there. I have some on Facebook, but I can forward.
Don't forward now. You are talking to a lot of people, and myself included, right? You can tell us the page right now, and I bet people listening will start looking it up. You get what I mean?
Okay, no problem.
Where can we access it?
I put it on just on my platform because I'm not such a media person. I just put it on my platform on my Facebook.
Yeah.
But if you want, sometimes I can send to you. If you're doing some programs, some people, personally, I can just send it to you. But some of them are in market. Also, pluggers, I send to them. They play it on their station as well. But I have a lot of CDs as well that is playing. I'll send you some of them. Then
you know what you're going to do for me. You haven't really mentioned your name from the start of the call, but what you're going to do for me is that I want you to help me speak to my fellow Biafran brothers and sisters in Igbo. Just for another 5 minutes.
Okay.
And that message will include it will include few messages you have passed through your own albums, music, where they could have.
Okay. Let me sing the first one. Let me sing a little bit of it. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. The first track. Agwano na kereka agwano na kereka ejibagwa onye ọcha nwanne m agwano na kereka agwa kereka le ejibagwa onye ọcha nwanne m agwano na kereka agwano na kereka ejibagwa onye ọcha nwanne m agwano na kereka ala Nigeria anyị agwano na kereka ụwa niile amara na agwano na kereka agwọ ahụ na-ele ego na Nigeria ọ dị ka ego ya gwụla ọ na-alụge mmadụ nkwakọ bara ebe niile n'ala Nigeria ịghọtara so the other one Nigeria etiela nụ Nigeria etiela n'ọpụ kewi Nigeria etiela Biafra n'ụtụtụ wae Nigeria etiela Nnamdi Kanu na Sunday Igbo emechiela nwa ike ojuwo na anya Nigeria etiela that one I put Oduduwa as well. Yes. Like that time Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu is that time they arrest Sunday Igboho mgbe ahụ ejidere Sunday Igboho ejikwe m ya mekwe the egwu but this last one m gụrụ na-awụ ndị nwụrụ anwụ na-aga ije ndị nwụrụ anwụ na-aga ije ndị na-achị Nigeria ndị nwụrụ anwụ na-aga ije ndị nwụrụ anwụ na-aga ije so people that died but they are still working so so it's a very good track. Thank you.
I love you.
My name is
Mazi. My diary. Yeah, you want to something? Go on.
My name is Mazi Jude Chinedu Agbosem, but my title name ihe eji ego eme na Manchester Ezekizeva na France. I
love you again. I mean, you see, as a titled musician as it is, I hope I'm going to be so lucky to have you around some other time. Yeah, I've been looking for somebody who is, I have a lot of Biafrans on MaiyegunSDiary Politico, and I've always wanted to have a time where an artist like yourself, I've got Prince Jeje Man, now I have you. Mazi Jude, yeah. Now, in the long run, I want to have a community where people like you will come on, right? And not just sing in Igbo, you also address them in Igbo, and your passion can be sensed and felt through your music. So I love you. Thank you, Mazi Jude.
No problem. Thank you. I think you are in London. You are in London here.
I am in Scotland, in Glasgow.
Oh, Scotland. Okay, no problem.
You are in Manchester,
Yes, near Blackburn. It's near Manchester anyway. So
one of these days, I'll be lucky to meet you, sir. Thank you.
Definitely. And you too. Thank you, Maiyegun. Thank you, Baba. God bless you.
I have one caller here that has been all night with me. I'm going to tell him, sir, you will do me a favor. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Hello, sir. I've never seen any caller that is so as persistent. I mean, as persistent as you, and I couldn't just ignore. I have to take this because I thought that was my last call, but I can't ignore you. I won't see you tonight.
Yes,
so,
thank you very much. I'm fine. Congratulations for your new daughter, Abike.
Very good. Abike is the mom. Remember?
Oh, yes.
Yewande is the new girl, and Abike is a mom. And thank you, sir.
Okay. Call the name again.
Leila Yewande.
Leila
Moreni.
Yewande.
That's her name.
Check your screen. God will continue to bless her all the days of her life. He will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen.
God bless you, Pastor.
Amen. I yell that. So I get audio when I promise that I will send you audio. If you want me, I send that to you now for WhatsApp, make you play them now, or you want me, I put that on here.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to send it now?
If that's gonna be your request, what you're gonna do is this, yeah. You will send it now. You wait for me to receive it. Then I will try to play it. I don't even know what the audio is now. So tell me about it.
You need to hear this.
I should. Oh, yeah.
You need to hear it.
Nah, I will do it together live. Let's do it together live.
Okay.
I'm showing that. As you are talking, don't cut to send it. I want everybody to hear it.
Okay.
Because I'm going to play it live.
Okay.
I'm going to play it live, sir.
Okay.
So let's do that. We are the tail end of our conversation tonight, and it's a way of rounding up, by the way. So if you have been watching, you can easily just still like the video, share it if you are just joining, and once we call it a night, you can watch it all over again. Sir, I am waiting.
Yes.
So take your time, okay? Don't worry.
I've done it. I've done it now. Okay. It's under. Yeah, I've done it. It's already with you.
Okay. Let's wait 1 sec. Now, when I get it, sir, yeah. You will do me a favor and you just wait for me to listen to it, because everybody is going to listen to it too. I'm going to play it here, right now.
Yes.
Tell me when it is sent from your own end, and I will play it.
It's already sent. It's already sent now.
Yeah, 1 sec. Where are we?
Ugiagbe. The name is Ugiagbe.
Ugiagbe. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a nickname.
Somehow it is not in. Even though I'm right here, check it again. Check your phone.
Yeah.
See if it's delivered.
Yeah, it's sent again.
Did you just let me see? Hang on. Somehow it's got mixed up, but hang on.
Okay.
So they want us to. Well, I think we won't be able to. I'm so sorry. Because you're on the phone, it won't come up. It says so. It's going to always be like behind. I'm going to listen to it later. But tell me about it. Tell us about it, please.
It's a confession, and the same time, not only that, it is about Atiku, and they congratulate Atiku. Not just only that, then let Atiku know that whatever what he wants is for naught. That is, the ruling is going to rule naught, and is going to rule Boko Haram and his swap and all together with a gold from Safara. That from now on they are on their own. You get that?
I'm following.
From now on they are on their own. That Nigeria have been divided. That everyone that have PVC, as I've said before, everyone that have PVC should destroy it. Everyone that have
who are those sending that message? From who?
That message is from Vita now. When you hear, you will see know who sent it.
Okay.
Instantly with the voice.
Right.
It's a very special one.
A very special one. Who mind me playing it one of this night, yeah? Once I have...
if you want to.
Okay. I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to let everybody... Because now you've told everybody. Now everybody's going to be asking me, what happened to that audio that You know, you were told that you were trying to play, for us the last time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Yes.
So we are currently at the crossroad, a dilemma, a sort of a setup, like we set ourselves up in the current Nigeria. Taking ourselves out of it has become the toughest work to do. Part of what people believe that will bring people to speed in getting out of the contraption is that once all their political expectations reward this time around is not fulfilled, they will easily just say, you know what, we are just pretending all this anyway. We'll break them up.
Even in this audio, Tinubu is warned that he should spend his money and fortify his people and protect his people.
Wow.
Tinubu is warned to spend the money and protect his people. Peter Obi is warned to protect his people. There is nothing like Nigeria anymore. That all Fulani have proven themselves that they are nowhere to be trusted. That if the voters register card is above 80 million, and for the past several years was the first one they counted was 20 million, the second one was they counted was 30 million, meaning they have extra 40.
Counter
they reserve
anything you want to bring.
Yes, anything you want. Extra 40 they reserve as a ghost the voters card. They reserve. So their ghost is already there.
But if the Southern Nigeria bring 20 million voters, or they bring 30 million, the North will bring 70 million. You don't care about where they bring it from.
Yes. It's already there. And they have no everything. And so therefore, Tinubu, congratulations for winning, but remember you just won Northern Nigeria. And go with your swap and Boko Haram and go and root there with Zamfara. Zamfara Gold.
You know.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I also said, go and make Dubai out of the Northern Nigeria.
At least.
For what you people have got so far, go and make Northern Nigeria Dubai. Because imagine somebody that never stays in Nigeria, he never live in Nigeria, coming to get nomination to rule Nigeria. Imagine, he's coming to feed his pocket of his friend.
Now. He lives in Dubai.
Yes. He's coming to rule and kill.
Just like the desperation of Esa. They said this guy, he's been contesting to be president since 1992. He contested against MKO. He contested against, he's been contested to be president.
Up to now, if you look at it, the constitution we are talking about.
Yeah.
You know, when this guy ran with Obasanjo, and that constitution, that 99 constitution, this man was in charge of it. He was the one who forced it into law. You remember that N100m was a Minister of Information.
That's right.
And do you know that the Igbo man did not know how that constitution were put into record to make sure that constitution were pushed into Nigeria's truth? You understand? This is agenda. If anyone ever said that Yaradua was a good man, that person is a fool because he did not know Yaradua. Even though he was sick, he do what the people demand of him to disarm the Niger Delta. That was his mission, to disarm the South, to make sure the weapons have been taken away from them.
So
and he paid them in return of
it. Stage a fight back.
Yes, everything was
and they are pressing him for that to amnesty. They said, that's the best president Nigeria ever had. So he disarmed them and they celebrated him.
He was never a best president. He was also doing the agenda of Fulani and his own mission. You know, where everybody will see this is when Fulani finally take Nigeria as a country where they will be celebrating this man. He was also doing the agenda of Fulani, and that is why no one must
praise any Fulani that ever ruled Nigeria because they were all, even Babangida, they were all doing the agenda of Fulani. Because it's obvious now, everybody could see it. The reason why whatever is happening, why kidnapping everything, Fulani themselves want to sell Nigeria. They themselves want to go with the North. They themselves want to do everything. They are provoking everybody to react so that they will have a place to say, this is the reason why we are going. Imagine if Fulani cannot tell us that these people have stolen 400 billion pounds in 3 continents. They store it in 3 continents in the world. 400 billion pounds. Imagine what they have taken since Buhari came into power. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. You see, these people have killed Nigeria. They have swallowed Nigeria like a snake. You know? If anyone still thinks that there is the life to live under Nigeria, that person must be a stupid bumfool, because it would have been better he was not born at all. There is no Nigeria. Nigeria is dead and buried. As we all know, is dead and buried. When Buhari was buried, Nigeria was buried.
This was
because
maybe a southerner want to be the undertaker to take Nigeria to grave. Sir, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Maiyegun.
I appreciate your time,
for
sir.
giving
You
me
have a
this
good
time.
evening. I'm going to listen to the audio and I'm going to share that with my friends, especially if we'll find a space for it, or I will just come back here and summarize, like you helped me out, sir. Summarizing what's the content. So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much,
you
sir.
should
Thank
have
you.
a good evening, sir. Okay, bye-bye. Now, this is where we're going to draw the curtains, okay? To all my friends who have been calling and everybody wants to call in and participate but unable to. So those of you who have also taken your time to also like the video, sharing it, and then indeed subscribe on MaiyegunsDiary Politico. I've done my bit tonight. Tomorrow is another one, right? And tomorrow, as they say in politics, 24 hours is a long time. I have told you what I've heard today. By the time you sleep and wake up tomorrow morning, not like the people in Australia, they will be they will be awake while you and I are sleeping, maybe. But however, 24 hours is a long time in politics. You've heard what is now. You are going to hear what was by tomorrow. So thank you for your time. You can still like my video. You may not like me, but like my video, okay? Share it. Invite your friends as well and tell them that this guy is not changing. It's not turning off the mic anytime soon. Like this, and I will see you some other time. Good night to all of you.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Díjọ́ ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó